So hello, this is day 2 of actually filming a video. And I actually was surprised that people ended up watching my video yesterday and some people left comments. Someone left a comment about like looking at the camera rather than the photo, which is actually a pretty decent point. It just feels a little unnatural, but we'll try it. And they also suggested that I remove the post-it notes from my wall and put a photo up. But I'm clearly blocking it right now, so you can't really tell if I did or I didn't. And today, I kind of wrote about it today in my little journal about what I wanted to talk about. And today I want to talk about imperfection. And a lot of people, when you talk about what is your biggest weakness and things like that, they'll often say, my biggest weakness is perfection. And it's like, I do things too well, X, Y, and Z. But I think imperfection and perfectionism is actually a very large issue that holds a lot of us back. Because growing up, when life was simpler, you're able to perfect a lot of different things. And I feel like it resonates a lot with people who grow up being a perfectionist, quote unquote, who got a lot of positive feedback. Oh, you're doing this and this really well, you're doing this really well, and stuff like that. And now, as we grow up, we're the type of people who feel like frozen to start. We don't want to start yet because we want to be qualified and we don't feel qualified yet. We're not ready. How will I perform this well? I'm going to fail if I don't do X, Y, and Z. And that's what I feel like a perfectionistic mindset has adapted to, or like a version of it. And you often think like, hey, like I'm not enough to start this right now. And you want to set goals, but oftentimes you set really high goals for yourself that you're not actually able to reach them. And that's something I fell under when I was applying for jobs, and I'm still applying for jobs. I'm like, I am not ready until I do X, Y, and Z, until I realized that I just needed to start. And the even sadder part of having this perfectionistic mindset is feeling like you're never enough for yourself, because no one else truly cares that much about you, no offense, or knows that much about you other than you. And so if you were to think about a little win you had recently, what would you think about? Where you think like, oh, I had no recent little wins? Because that was something I thought about. One of my friends was like, what's a little win that you had recently? And I thought to myself, in the past 3 years in college, I haven't had a little win. Is that not insane? And I think I have experienced little wins, but I just didn't give myself credit for them. So I never felt like I was enough. And when you read self-help books about perfectionism and just needing to start, you just know that at the end of the day, all these books will tell you that you just have to do it. There's no idea of perfectionism. Nothing will ever be perfect, but sometimes you just can't truly accept that. But you have to accept that if you never start and you just dilly-dally and daydream about it, you will always be at the same block that you started at, because you made no jumps towards it. And I think this is particularly hard to accept, that like life can't necessarily be perfect and you really don't have that much control. Like all you can do is control what you have, and oftentimes that's very little. Like what you stress about might be beyond your control. So with this YouTube channel, it's like pretty bad editing. Like there's no editing. Like hopefully I'll start editing sometime soon, add some nice graphics and things like that. But that's the idea of it. It might be an excuse for laziness, but it's also, I have no excuse not to start. It's quite easy to just write down my thoughts and click record. Like there's not much more to it. And I always think like I need a differential advantage. I need to do something different. But sometimes you just have to start. Like the biggest blocker is not many people start. Like you think a lot of people start, they don't. Some people never reach their dreams because they're too scared to start. And so my goal is just to overall like provoke thought. And I feel like oftentimes when I read or watch longer form videos and movies, I'm diving deep into someone else's life, someone else's perspective outside my own. So that really pushes me to break out of my own like habit of thought. It makes me more provoked to think. And rather than continue down a normal path, I think about what do I really want in life. So I hope today you can think about what's a little win that you've experienced. And if you haven't, why is that?